Hi students, now we are going to learn Supplement Reader 7, The Necklace. It is written by Guy de Maupassant and this is a story, it's a short story which deals about a middle class lady named Matilda Loisel. She was born in a poor family and was married to a clerk named M. Loisel. Matilda was a very pretty young lady, but she was dissatisfied with the poverty of her family. She wanted to have the luxuries in her life. She hated her own humble surroundings and spent her time dreaming about a fancy and luxurious life. She borrowed a necklace from her friend, Madame Forestier, and lost it in the ball. It means party. She decided to replace it by a necklace that looked similar to it. It is costed her a fortune and they had to live in a miserable condition to repay the loan they took to buy it. It is a story of how her desire to have more lead into her ruin. And now we are going to see the characters in the story. Matilda. Matilda was a pretty young woman. She was married to a clerk. She was dissatisfied with what she has. She always lost herself in dreams of wealth and pleasure. Next character of her husband, Matilda's husband, M. Loisel. He was the husband of Matilda. He was an ordinary clerk. He was a very caring man. He is very happy and contented with what he had. Madame Forestier. She was a good friend of Matilda. She was helpful and considerate. She lends Matilda a necklace. That's how the story begins. And now I am going to tell you about Matilda Loisel and her unhappiness. Matilda Loisel was a pretty lady who is highly dissatisfied with her life. She believes that she is born for all the luxuries of the world. Instead, she has to live a shabby life in a poor apartment and thus she is always unhappy. Matilda Loisel, a middle class lady, desperately wished she were healthy. She was a pretty and charming lady, but she had the bad luck to be born into a family of clerks and married to another clerk, M. Loisel. Her husband worked as a clerk in the office of the Board of Education. Matilda was a very simple because she was unhappy. She was so convinced that she was meant to be rich that she detested her real life and spent all the day in dreaming and about fantasies and about the luxurious life that she was not really having. M. Loisel brings an invitation. M. Loisel, her husband, is completely different from her. He is satisfied with his life and tries to find happiness and satisfaction in the smallest of occasions. One day, M. Loisel brought an invitation for a party organized by his boss, the Minister of Education. Loisel thought that her wife would be delighted or happy to read the invitation, but she was not delighted or surprised to see the invitation. She told her husband that she did not have a good dress to wear on that occasion and asked him to give the invitation to his friend. Her husband Loisel told her that she would buy a new dress. He had saved 400 francs to buy a gun to join some hunting parties. He said that he would give that money to her for buying a new dress. That makes her little bit happy. Matilda gets a necklace from Madame Forestier. She was a very close friend of Matilda. Matilda brought a new dress, but she was not at all very happy. Her husband asked the reason for her sadness. She said that she would not go for the ball as she did not have jewelry to wear with the dress. He replied that she should wear some natural flowers, but she was not convinced. Then he advised his wife to borrow some jewels from her friend, Madame Forestier. Next day, she went to her friend's house and borrowed a necklace for the party. Matilda at the day of ball. The night the party arrived, and Matilda was happy at the occasion. She looked very beautiful in the new dress. Everyone liked her, and she was absolutely thrilled. She and her husband did not leave until 4 o'clock in the morning. Then they caught a cab and returned home. And in the party, they danced, enjoyed, ate well. She mingled with everyone because she looked very beautiful. Everyone was attracted by her dress as well as cosmetics and everything. So she had a very happy party that night. And she returned home. The necklace was lost. When she returned home and was changing her dress, Matilda, she wanted to see her beauty in final view before the mirror. Suddenly she noticed that the necklace was not around her neck. She was very shocked to see that her necklace had got lost. She cried out and informed her husband that she had lost the necklace. Her husband searched for the necklace on every nook and corner of the house. Then later they got ready and they reached the same party hall where they spent their last day and night. Then they went to the police and the cab officers. He also put an advertisement in the newspapers, but the necklace was not found, unfortunately. So he advised his wife to write a letter to her friend telling her that she needed some time to get the necklace repaired. Matilda replaced the necklace. At last, Matilda decided to replace the necklace with a necklace that looked similar to it. Her husband gave her 18,000 francs, which his father had left for him. He took a loan of the remaining amount and purchased a new diamond necklace, which cost 36,000 francs. She returned the necklace to her friend. Buying this necklace bought the Loisel's family in poverty. They lost their house, they sold their house, and they were not able to pay the housemaid servant. So they sent her out of the house, and they lead a very uncomfortable lifestyle. And on the top of it all, Matilda lost her good looking face. She suffered a lot to repay the necklace because it cost much above their level. So they sold their house. The servants were sent out of the house. So it was the Matilda who has to do all the duty. Then day and night, her husband decided to work to repay the loan. So they were in a frustration. They did not know how to repay. So they, day and night, both of them, they worked together. They left their comfortable place. Now they suffer a lot. And more than that, Matilda, she was a very beautiful lady. She lost her charm due to worries and work. The truth revealed out. After 10 years, all the debts were finally paid. One day, Matilda was walking in the Champs-Elysees and saw M. Forestier. After a long gap, she was looking charming and beautiful as she had looked 10 years before. But now all the debts were paid off. Matilda decided to tell the story to Madame Forestier about her necklace. At this moment, Forestier informed her that it was a fake necklace and the cost it was only 500 francs. Now, Madame Loisel, she came to know that it was not the original one, and her friend bought it only for 500 francs, but she spent 36,000 francs to buy this. So because of their desire and fantasy world, she lost her everything in her life, because there is for 10 years to repay the necklace. 10 years, both husband and wife, they suffered a lot and to repay the loan. After the loan is over, she came to know that it was a old one. It was the fate of Madame Loisel and her husband. If they know that earlier, they will be very happy. But this lady, her friend, was very honest and true all through her life. Even though her friend said that it was a diamond necklace, she accepted that the necklace given by her was not real. It was an imitation. So, what lesson we are learning from this? And is we should be honest, we should be truthful. Even though they have written it, if they informed them earlier, they would have not faced this kind of worst situation in their life. Madame Frostier was a good friend of Matilda. I am going to say about the characters now. She was a good friend of Matilda. She was a rich lady. She was soft spoken and kind hearted. When Matilda got the invitation for the ball at the minister's residency, she was not happy because she had no dress and no jewels to wear to the party. Then her husband suggested her to borrow a necklace from her friend. She went to her friend's house and asked to borrow a jewel from her. She immediately took out a jewel case and showed her all the jewels she had. She asked Matilda to choose whatever she wanted. The incident shows her kindness. It also shows her helping nature also. And one more thing I want to say you is Madame Forestier is not responsible for Matilda's suffering because when Matilda returns the necklace to Madame Forestier, she says in a frigid tone that it should have been returned earlier, for she might have needed it. She unknowingly and unintentionally discourages Matilda to confess the truth that the necklace was lost. Later, when they met again after 10 years, Matilda discloses the truth to her friend. She feels touched on knowing about Matilda's sufferings. Therefore, we can say that she was not responsible for Matilda's sufferings. Rather, it was Matilda's hesitation of not telling the truth about the last necklace which caused her all the sufferings. So, it was Matilda who was responsible for her own sufferings. And whether you people believe this one, materialistic desires are unlimited and should be kept under control. Do you agree? With reference to the story, the necklace. Yes, we should be content with whatever material wealth we have and not desire for more. Whatever we achieve is because of our hard work. Desire always leads to sufferings. In the story, necklace, Matilda desired for more and more. She always showed dissatisfaction with whatever she had. When Loisels were invited to the ball at the minister's residence, she wished for a new dress. Her husband somehow gave her money for the new dress. Then she desired some jewels to be worn with the dress. She borrowed a diamond necklace from her friend and lost it. Then to return the new necklace, in the place of old one, she had to suffer a lot. She worked hard day and night and saved money for the necklace. Physical and mental stress made life miserable for Loisels. She grew weak and lost her charm. Thus, we should be satisfied with the things given to us. Now I am going to tell you the meanings. Petty, of lesser rank. Charan, a deep bowl with a couch used for serving soup. Elated, to be extremely joyful. Vexed, worried. Bewilderment, confusion. Crude, very simple. Perceived, noticed. Perscratch, name. Spitefully, huntfully. Ecstatic, very happy and excited. Intoxicated, filled. Chaplet, a string of diamonds. Usurious, moneylender. Thank you, children. I hope you all will understand this. If there is any doubt, I will clear you that in Zoom meeting, doubt clearing session. Thank you.